Welcome back to East Coast Metal Roofing presents the Massachusetts State Championships powered by Discmania. This coverage is sponsored by Greatest Media Team. I'm Kyle Moriarty. This is Joe Yaskis. We're here for round 2, back 9. Thank you to East Coast Metal Roofing again. Discmania, reinventing your game constantly.
You gotta reinvent it.
And then Amplified Insurance. Joe, how are you? What are your thoughts after the front?
Oh, the front 9 was fantastic. We saw putting, and that's the difference. That's why they're on the lead card. Definitely an honor and a pleasure to be part of the Greatest Media Team. Can't wait for the back 9, Kyle.
Yeah, so right now as it stands, we've got a lot of players doing some great things. David Flex sitting at 5 down, making his name up, pushing up.
Making a push.
Everybody's thinking about what's going to happen for the round 3 here. We got other players, Jonathan Borzak, who's kind of stepping up here. So we've got players ready to pop off. So this lead card, even though we're a little bit away, round 3, we could see some new faces. But let's talk about hole 10 right here, right now, round 2, back 9. What do you got?
Hole 10 is one of my favorites. It's 336 feet. The average on this is a 2.89. Along that rock wall, you have out of bounds. Don't go over it. Play it to the left. Shoot it down the middle. Card your 2 and walk away.
Yeah, it's a great hole. This is definitely a hole where you just walk up a big hill. You play 9, you go down. Then you have to walk that whole hill back up. So the first player on the tee could be a little winded unless you're a 15-year-old Finn Etter throwing a Nexus Firefly. So maybe he was winded. Maybe that walk got him. Those young legs might not quite have as much spry spring to them after that climb. Dylan's going with an A5 here.
Look at that flight.
Oh, so pretty. Puts it right up there. That's at least at most 15 feet.
That's truly knowing the Frisbee, too, because when that starts out of the hand, you think, that could be going out of bounds.
Yeah, Luke is throwing Moonshine, or Warden.
Ooh.
And what a kick! He was
Wow.
OB, and then it said, you know what? Nah, you're in bounds. Wyatt's throwing a Warden as well, and that is textbook. Hits the pole.
What a fantastic shot. Great job by Wyatt. Luke is definitely getting some love, and he's going to have a birdie opportunity. Wyatt right down the middle.
Hey, we haven't said it enough, but shout out Spencer Austin, the course designer and the guy that's been out here doing all the work.
Yep.
He put a pretty good weed whacking job on this green, so it's looking nice and crisp. Some of these discs got a nice little benefit and got that little extra slide to the pin. Finn, there we go. He says, you know what, I'm out of position, but I'll still take my par, thank you.
Yeah, Dylan kind of cranked on this. He's got a circle's edge.
Oh.
And he's back. First round coverage there, the front 9. You saw him miss a couple of shorter ones, and then he just drains one from about 45.
Yeah, he's ready to feel it good. He's said, you know what, I've missed a couple putts. No more. No more misses.
No.
Lucas says, you know what, I was OB once, but not right now, and now I have a birdie.
Yeah, that's a difference between, a 4 or a 2. I'll take the 2 all day.
Yeah. He should, he just hugged that tree back on 9.
Yeah.
So that's the course giving it back. You hugged a tree, here's a little tree love back to you.
You got to love the environment. Love those things that give us oxygen to survive.
Yeah, and Wyatt, bag on, walks up, birdie.
Great putt.
That's the putt you want. When you can don't have to think about taking your bag off. 2 strap it too.
I'm just going to go bullseye.
Yeah. That's bringing us to hole 11.
Hole
Joe.
11. This one's not easy, boys and girls. It's 550 feet of pure adrenaline and excitement. You're going to travel down this path. If you go left or right, you're in jail. Good luck. As you meander down along this fairway, you're going to slightly move to the left. And the coolest thing on this hole is the basket location, Kyle. Where is it located at?
I don't know. Where is it, Joe? Tell me.
It's on an awesome rock. So if you have this tester putt right here and you run it, good luck.
Wow. I feel like that's a turtle rock. Just this big old domey rock out there shaped like a turtle shell.
I would agree.
So Dylan's going to go A5 off the tee. And I think that's the beauty of this hole is that players are throwing all sorts of different speeds. Some people are getting a little bit more aggressive off the tee. So Dylan just went with the A5, which is a slow approach disc. And Lucas is going with a Rive Orbit. So or an Orbit Rive. So he's going distance driver, going super aggressive, trying to get past this corner. So this lets the player be almost as aggressive as you want. Eagle in play.
Absolutely. He's trying to beat that corner like Kyle had mentioned, and that's how you do it. I mean, it's a 50-50 ball, to be honest with you. Now, Wyatt's got his work cut out from him here. He's going to have to go down this gap with a slow fade to the left.
He's throwing a truth, so he wants a little pushback right. He gets a little kick. He'll have some scramble to hit this gap. And now we have Finn. Finn is going to be throwing a Halo Star Destroyer. So he's also pushing this right sideline, trying to find the right fade at the right time.
That was beautiful. Fade.
The appropriate amount of fade. How about that? Is that a better term for you?
Yeah.
Rubbing it in. So
And this Star Destroyer, he just has it absolutely dialed in along that right edge. What a gorgeous flight.
Oh, yeah. You can see him sitting right there. He's got a clean look. If he gets real aggressive, he can have the go at the eagle. Wyatt's throwing to try to hold this ante the whole way. If it scoots, it's going to be on the rock. If it checks up, he's going to have a tester putt.
Yeah, if you look back at it too, 18 people card the bird on this hole, which is a 3. This is a par 4. The frustration's starting to set in.
Yeah, there it is. And that's, having such a powerful drive, getting kicked into some really thick rough. Dylan.
Ooh.
Oh, on the rock, on the turtle shell. I'm going to say it. That's the turtle shell. They're going to paint that rock as a turtle.
Oh, maybe a tortoise.
Yeah.
So it could live forever.
Forever and ever and ever. Dylan, A5, 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 back-to-back A5s, and finishing on a rock. That's more like the Jackson 5 because it was a hit.
Well, to me, that shot was a 10. So, awesome approach with his A5.
Another on the turtle shell.
Oh, come on. I've never seen 2 turtle shells.
2 turtle shells right there. Finn laying up.
Are we going for a
Triple-
trifecta?
Tri-turtle? I think so. Oh, no,
Ooh.
just off.
It's by the foot.
Oh, and Wyatt, there is that tester putt. You can see the drop-off behind the basket. That is in your head for sure.
Yeah, he's lucky that didn't go for a ride.
Yeah, it definitely has potential because that ground is sloped as well. I've seen a lot of players go for that and end up in that thick stuff way back behind. But we're going to have 2 birdies on this card, Finn and Dylan. They're battling. They're heating up.
You gotta love the action. You love it when it starts to get close, especially second round A-Tier on the back 9. Hole 12. Hole 12, 450 feet. You want to be on the left side here. This is another par 4, Kyle. You want to go straight ahead as much as you can. You gotta kind of get a little lucky, in my opinion. Avoid some of the short stuff here, the thin stuff. Travel down and tap it in for your 3. That would be fantastic. This was an easy hole for our Pro Caliber group. And 34 people out of 55 carded the 3 here, Kyle.
Wow, that is incredible. This is the easiest hole on the course. So, this is a hole where when you're thinking about the course at night, getting game planning, strategizing, you go, oh, yeah, I'm going to birdie this hole. Dylan's throwing his feedback, looking for some swing back into the fairway. He pulled it a little left. We'll see what he has left when he gets up there. He might be scrambling or he might just have a simple approach. Finn's going Quantum Aurus, the Aura again. He is just so money with this. Slides a little bit right.
It got past the trouble area, in my opinion. Easy up and down for the birdie 3. And if you're on this card, you take a 4. It definitely feels like a bogey, even though it's just a par.
Yeah, 4 definitely feels like a bogey. This is not a hole where you're sitting there because also in your head, you also think, hey, I can eagle this hole off the tee.
Yep.
So when your mind goes from potential eagle to, man, I just took a par on this. Oh, and that's a tough kick. We're gonna see what Lucas has after that.
And Lucas is definitely feeling the frustration mount. He's had a couple of shots that have kind of yanked on him, and that one was inches away from coming back into the fairway. Instead, it kicks hard left. Let's see if he can maintain his composure and get back and ready to rock.
Yeah, so Wyatt's going to be first to act here. He hit the earliest. He went with an Explorer. Now he's just throwing a Warden to get back.
Way to be, Wyatt.
Wow. And that's what makes this hole, I would say, the easiest hole in the course is you can hit the first available tree, and then you can still throw a putter and get yourself on the dance floor to save your birdie.
All right, Lucas needs this. I think he kicked something late.
Yeah, he doesn't seem too thrilled about it. You know, but when you're as good as Lucas is, if you're not throwing it into the basket, you're always looking for some sort of improvement. Finn, easy up and down. Looks like Dylan has a putt. Oh, he was thinking eagle. He put it up there. And here's what Lucas has to save his birdie. Joe, did we have any eagles?
We did, actually, Kyle. We had 3 eagles here. Shout out to Miles Sayer. Jonathan Bissell. We hear his name all the time. And Tiernan Rowland. Eagles.
Wyatt had the chance to save his birdie and just a little bit low. But that's okay.
That would have been the save of a lifetime there.
Finn, he kind of rolled away a little bit. That was not as close as I expected him to be, but didn't matter. He still got it.
That's a great pressure putt, and that's why you're rated in the 10-20s. You got to hit those, and no sweat. You make a run at the eagle. If you miss, you still got to be able to connect from about 35-40.
Yeah, so that was a really interesting hole. 2 birdies, 2 kind of looks for eagle, 1 really good look, 1 just not forcing it, and then 2 pars, 2 scrounging, scrambling pars. Hole 13, Joe.
Hole 13, 297 feet. This is a gem. I think this is a beautiful shot. Average on this is about a 2.62, 38% of the field. Card the deuce here. Another muscat.
Dylan's going A5 here, and he is happy about it. You know, when he's got that A5 in his hand, he's feeling really good. We've got Finn throwing a Halo Champion Gator 3.
I didn't even know they made that Frisbee.
Well, you do now. And if you want a flight like this, you know what will do that. It goes straight, and then it fades, has a little skip, but doesn't go too far.
Yeah, about 20-footer.
Yeah. We got Lucas throwing a VIP Orbit Pine. I'm pretty sure this is his signature disc.
Oh, just kind of flattened out on him right away. A slight yank. And, the frustration continues for Lucas.
Well, he should have thrown not a pine because he hit one.
Yes. Mr. Mahoney with the nice and smooth Anheuser out of his hand.
He's just going Warden there. He's keeping his game simple. He really leans on those Wardens. We got Lucas scrambling here. He gets up there. He throws it.
There you go.
There it is.
And hopefully that'll be something that can kickstart the rest of his round. Great save by Lucas.
Yeah, that is a drop in. Dylan. Oh, he was starting to run that down. Oh, don't fall. Okay. You know what I've really noticed? Dylan has matured a lot, and he stopped falling all the time. He was always constantly falling.
Yeah, you don't want to fall. Yeah, first rule, look at what you're doing. Second rule, don't fall.
Nice. All right, Joe, you just brought up an interesting stat. What do you have for us?
We have an ace on this hole 13. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is a name that I'll probably butcher.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do my best. It was Erik on Bjornsson.
He is from Iceland. Great guy. We call him Eki.
Eki.
Short. Eki.
I did meet him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
met
met
him.
him at Meadowbrook.
Yeah, great guy. So congratulations on the ace. What a shout out. So we saw Finn carding the only birdie on hole 13. That is a
Wow.
shock. That
Yeah.
is.
You know, second cards are saying, let's make a move on these guys. Hole 14, 514 feet. We're going back downhill.
Back down.
Back down the hill. We're going straight ahead. We're not going to that basket on the left. We're going past it. We're going to keep on going. And we're going to end up slightly to the left here. Average on this hole was about a 3.35. Again, you want the birdie here. You really do. There were some eagles. Maybe we shot them out later on.
Yeah, this is another hole where players on a par 4, you're stepping up and you're going, you know what? I think I can get the eagle. I just throw this correctly. Finn is leaning on a Halo Champion T-Bird, and he pipes this thing.
Wow.
That right there is how you put the eagle in play. You keep it down the center of the fairway. There's not a lot of trouble if you just throw it down the middle.
What an awesome flight. And just does exactly what he wants it to do.
Oh.
I'm sure he wanted maybe another 20 feet, but brilliant toss by Finn.
Yeah, that's textbook right there. Looks like Dylan is going to be throwing a feedback.
Ooh, this feedback. Hard out and to the right.
Come on.
Barry's left.
Swing.
I wonder if it got through.
Work. I'm pretty sure that got through that left side, and he's going to be up there again, looking for an eagle.
And Lucas, just a quick release here, out and to the left. Hopefully he can get up and down. Maybe save a 3. You can save a 3 here, which would be a birdie.
Yeah. Wyatt, he is going to be throwing an explorer here. So he's looking to explore this fairway, but only the center of the fairway.
Exactly. He
Does
needs
it
that
turn?
to move.
Does it turn? Down there. Eagle's in play if he wants it.
The eagle is definitely in play for these guys. And you know what? I'm going to shout him out after. I'm not doing it right now.
No, not right now, because we've got a couple people. We got to see what happens. Lucas just throws up. He's going to be right up there on the dance floor, looking to save a birdie for himself.
Thank you.
Come on, baby.
Oh! There's one eagle on the card.
What a shot by Wyatt.
Come on. That is from downtown.
Through the uprights.
Through uprights. There are so many tiny little trees he had to just miss. He hits the window perfectly. Great speed, great pace. What a putt from Wyatt.
Yeah, there are no wood chips behind that, too. If that misses, that is definitely going to skip up and go for a mini ride. Fantastic putt.
So there's the first eagle from the card. Oh, easy, big guy.
What happened?
He almost fell.
Oh!
Another eagle from Finn.
Wow, the radio station has a lot of listeners and followers. Like we said before, 187.9 double eagle.
The double eagle.
The double eagle.
Ooh. And this is Dylan for eagle. Could
Get
we
outta
have
here.
3? Could be 3.
Oh!
Triple eagle.
Eagle, eagle, eagle. Wow.
So this card, just play this hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down.
That is filthy, as they say. Shout out to Carson Ham, Fit Etter, Gillis McDougall, Joseph Wegman, Dylan Capaccioli, Wyatt Mahoney for the eagle. Unbelievable. Kyle, what hole are we on?
We are going to hole number 15.
Hole 15, 312 feet. It goes way uphill. The camera does it no justice whatsoever. 31% of the field card the bird here. This is tough, though.
Yeah, players can throw more of a kind of flip up straighter shot, or just throw a big hyzer and hopefully you miss some of this back wall vegetation. Dylan's got to, I would say he challenges himself the hardest with this forehand. He has to really put the perfect angle, perfect swing, and
Yup.
test that ground cut. He's giving himself a chance.
If you're off slightly, Dylan knows it. That cut roll could come into play. And if it was just a touch flatter, I think we'd have had the easy putt for bird.
Let's see what Wyatt can do. He's throwing his trust again. Just throwing a nice, smooth mid-range. Or Explorer. He's throwing the Explorer again. My apologies. And letting that get up there. Get that turn. All right, he's a circle's edge.
It's not parked. I mean, we haven't seen somebody put it in the parking garage, as Kyle once said, but people are getting close. And Lucas, nice with a little cut hyzer here. He's going to be short.
Yeah, he's not happy with how that came out. He just didn't quite connect on it. I think he was trying to be a little too smooth. And
Yeah.
For someone like Lucas, who the power that he has, he chalks this up as a 2 all day. So you can see the frustration. Oh, that's the first missed putt from Finn we've seen.
And just from everywhere, you see Finn give it a bid. Absolutely. Dylan
said, I am not missing this putt. I am taking that birdie.
Yeah, he
Thank
goes,
you.
I don't even care about that cut roll because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut it up in the basket. Era.
A remix.
Yeah.
It looks like we got Wyatt with the CTP for the card.
Nice putt.
And he connects.
It looks like Mahoney going to 19 down.
So he's at 19. Dylan was at 21.
It's getting close, Kyle.
Yeah, this card's starting to bunch up a little bit. Finn's been, running away a little bit. He's been playing really consistently well. Everybody else is still kind of hanging out. Lucas cleans up.
I was surprised that Finn didn't take the 2 here.
Yeah, that is shocking.
Yep. Hole 16. Everyone loves hole 16. Hole 16, 548 feet. Again, going downhill here. You got a lot of up to hill, a lot of down to the hill. This is down the hill, Kyle.
Down the hill.
And this is way down the hill. You see the people walking on the right? Don't go over there. Go down the middle. Again, a par 4. You
Par
take a 3
4.
here, and you got a birdie. Absolutely, you would have a birdie.
So Dylan is going to be throwing a feedback. No, this is a D3. He threw a D3.
There it is.
Does he get the flip he needs?
Ooh, that's up and to the right.
If it stays upright, that
Yeah.
is some deep, thick forest that he's going to have to fight through. If it just drops down, he should be able to get up and down. Wyatt's going to go with a Warden. Surprise, surprise. So we've seen a speed 13 disc and now a speed 2 putter.
Yeah, and that just means that Wyatt knows the hole. He's like, if I take a 3 here, that's a birdie. I'm not going to try to go out of control. You're going to see a nice ride by Mr. Finn Etter here.
He's throwing a Halo Nexus AVR X3.
Definitely down the middle. Should be able to get up and down. Easy approach.
Lucas is going a Grand Rive. Oh, wow. So 2 people throwing distance drivers, 2 people throwing putters.
Equal back on us.
The distance that you need. Let's watch that again from the catch cam. Oh, look at that slow flip up, staying in the fairway.
Whoa!
Turns the catch cam.
Yeah, and Lucas, whoa! Is that by the basket?
He's going to have a 50-footer for eagle.
Holy smokes.
Finn throwing it right up there. That's going to be inside the circle. Maybe not quite exactly what he wanted. Let's see what Dylan can pull off here. Because that is out of position. Oh,
it's rolling on him a little bit. It has a nice little kick down, though. Very fortunate. That could have rolled a country mile.
so he gets a chance to save his birdie. It's there if he needs it. Wyatt going Warden again. No, he just pulls it a little bit.
Yeah, I've been there before. That putt is deeper than it looks.
Oh, he goes
Eagle!
deep. Oh, from deep.
I thought we had our fourth eagle of the round.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Oh,
Wyatt.
what a putt from Wyatt. He goes, you know what? I'll hit any tree on this prop.
Birdie here. Dylan had that little bit of a burnout from his approach, but he was in jail. Ooh.
He wanted that a little too much, and that was one of the first putts he's actually missed high.
Yeah, the 4 feels like a bogey.
No.
Oh. Finn starting to falter down the stretch.
Wow.
He's been unbelievable with those putts, especially on the front 9. Starting to miss a little bit left and right here. And Lucas back on track with the
There we
birdie.
go.
How'd it be, Lucas?
Yeah, well, you see Finn sitting at 26 down, and the next closest on his card, I believe, is 22. So he's got 4 strokes on his closest competitor on this card, and I wonder if that kind of lead led to that kind of leaked out putt.
Yeah, and I just want to talk about hole 16. Kyle Hirsch with the eagle on that during that round of coverage. And now we're moving on to hole 17. This is a tough hole, Kyle. 389 feet. You have to play this left to right gap. It's a very tight spot, too. If some of the vegetation came down a bit high, I think it would be an unbelievable hole. And you see right there, Wyatt actually pushing that vegetation. Got through, though, so maybe he can connect on a birdie.
Yeah, we'll see what he has left, because this hole is definitely not an easy 2. You have to throw a very low driven line on a specific angle. Lucas looks like he almost has the perfect shot.
I think Lucas is back. That was awesome.
And by perfect, almost going in.
Yeah.
So he just went deep on a par 4. He's going deep on a par 3.
It just tipped up at the right time.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh. He just lost connection. Early release, that's his biggest driving mistake we've seen.
Yeah, that's dead right away. He knows he's got to get up and down to at least save the 3 here. And it's very fortunate because only 16% of the field caught the birdie here. This is not an easy 2 for the folks at home. So if he can get up and down with a save, he'll be fine.
Oh.
Finn making a charge.
Yeah, that's a champ eagle out of him. And that's, you could see he put a little bend on it, and it was slowly coming to flat the whole flight, which is absolutely what you need.
He got through.
Lucas threw a grand rive, so when he's throwing this grand rive, expect for him to be deep of the pin. Wyatt, what the heck, dude? Chill
Awesome
out,
putt.
man.
Yeah, and just a minute ago, we did see Dylan with a fantastic approach. I think he's going to be able to get up and down. Wyatt, big banger.
Oh.
That's the 3rd one I've seen out of Finn down the stretch.
Yeah, so Finn just went deep.
Oh! He didn't need that.
That is...
He did not need that.
That was rude. That is rude of the basket
What
to
a
say no
putt.
thank you.
Come on.
What a save from Dylan. That was huge. Staying at 21, tied with Wyatt now. They're both at 21 down. Finn's still chilling at 26 here. So
Okay.
now he's got 5 strokes on these 2 other players on his card.
Imagine if he had 3 more with those putts that he normally cans. Nice comeback.
Yeah. So, Finn definitely cooled off here these last couple holes. Lucas, by no fault of his own, didn't get that birdie. And that's going to bring us to hole number 18.
Hole 18, fantastic hole. Yet again, straight ahead. You're looking at 450 feet. And as you may have noticed on this course, bit of a theme here. The basket is going to be located on a beautiful rock, or at least right next to a rock. So if you land your drive by that rock, you're going to take the eagle. Lots of people carded the deuce here. When I say deuce, I actually mean the birdie. Almost half the field getting the birdie here on 18.
All right. So this is a hole where you're saying these players are expecting to score on. Even though, look at how tight this tunnel is.
It is so
what
tight.
Did Wyatt just pull off?
He just
That
hit maximum
is
flight.
Filthy.
Was that an Explorer? It had to be. Just
tell you in
looking
one
on the
second.
flight. This was so tasty.
Wyatt, he did. He threw an Explorer and it just flipped up right until the very last tree. Lucas, Grand Ride. He's gone deep on 16. He went deep on 17 with this disc.
I think it's still going. Oh, it does go all the way.
On 18. Let's look at the catch cam. Let's look at the catch cam.
He got
knows
squirrely.
it. He knows it.
Yeah, he got squirrely along this backside here. What does it go through?
Oh, come on.
He
Where did it
needs
go?
that. Oh, baby.
Joe,
Get out of town.
he's gone deep on 3 holes in a row. He went deep on 2 par 4s. So if you want to go deep on a par 4, get yourself a Grand Ride.
Yeah, in the last 4 holes, Lucas is definitely making a charge here, coming back into his regular form as a disc golfer. Dylan up and he's up high somewhere.
Yeah, he threw a feedback. So, he said, I'm not going to throw a Grand Ride. I don't want to be deep. I'm just going to put it into a nice, perfect spot. And then we got Finn, who's throwing his Quantum Aura. So he's throwing his bread and butter. Just nice and straight. Little drift. Let's keep it right in the middle. Ooh, Dylan got a nasty kick.
Yeah, that's the problem when you release that drive way up high. You can hit very tall and just go hard left, hard right. Looks like he went hard right. Frustration is starting to mount a little bit for Dylan.
Yeah, so he's going to have this to try to get up there for birdie.
Ooh!
Are you kidding me, Dylan?
Not a lot of people even attempt to run that. They take their medicine, they throw it out up into the left there and just say, I'll grab the par and get out of here. Not Dylan.
Yeah, so Wyatt, that's a smart play to just get his birdie. Finn's looking like he just wants to take a birdie and get off the course. He puts it on the rock.
On the tortoise. We have 2 tortoise.
Two tortoises?
Yeah. I thought he was going to run it, but Dylan.
Wow, what a par save.
Huge par save.
He was looking at a bogey finish. It was staring at him in the face, and he said, no, I'm going to hit this putt. And this is Lucas for Eagle. That's his drive.
Yep. His drives have definitely started to improve these last 4 holes. The Eagle.
19 down.
Yes.
Eagle landed. Incredible for Lucas. What a way to finish.
And over at Meadowbrook, we kept hearing that somebody else had the Eagle on this hole. It definitely was Lucas. So to see him live on coverage, you're seeing the arm, you're seeing his power, and you're seeing his accuracy down these long wooded fairways.
What a cool stat. He finished both rounds with an Eagle.
Come on.
And Wyatt drop in birdie
To
for
go to
him.
22 under for Mr. Mahoney.
And then Finn finishing with an Eagle, saying, hey, 27 down sounds like a really good way to be for 2 rounds. So that's a 13 down for this round.
Yeah.
That is so sneaky good. I mean, we called out how many birdies he was getting, how automatic he was, but to finish 13 down, he went 14 down, 13 down. Jonathan Borzik shot 12 down. David Fleck shot 12 down.
Smoking.
Dylan 12 down. And Wyatt Mahoney shot 9. So that's going to be your lead cards right there. Here's your chase card coming up. Wow. Players are feeling good here at Mass State Championships. Round 3 is going to be crazy. And for round 3, where are we going, Joe?
I can't wait to check out Mile Marker on coverage. A beautiful course and designed by Casey White and Simon Lazat. It's been a pleasure in the booth with you, Kyle. Let's go to round 3.
Round 3, mile marker 63. Let's see who takes down the first Massachusetts State Championships. We will see you there.